This is Paul. Yeah. I just wanted to, point out a couple different ways of seeing things. Yeah. Now, while watching television, I thought, well, what if you put a clone on one of these weather persons and controlled what they said? Pooch. Or could you just control what the TV viewers hear? HEAR. Then I thought, well, there's closed captioning, but I'm not watching the closed captioning. I'm not reading the words. And I thought about all the top secret ways of programming the population. There's always pooch and period. Then there was a word that was said to me when I first got to Clallam County. I was staying in a fifth wheel behind Kingsway Foursquare Church, and one of the associate pastors had said, well, anyways, and I thought, no, there's a right way to do things, and that's the way that we do things. We do things according to the law. Now, if you were to do a top secret, come to find out fish family way of communicating, anyways could mean, well, heterosexuality or homosexuality, depending if you have a fairy fish on you or not. Yep. Or you could go the evil nation. Why? World evil Y sex. Anyways. Homosexuals haven't had any movies to watch lately. I felt a little, uncomfortable around certain individuals because I know they actually want to have the impression of being heterosexuals, but for some reason somebody designed certain clones or fish twins to be homosexuals when the individual is actually a heterosexual, confusing the sexuality of those that have clones on them. I know that'd be frustrating if you're a heterosexual and somebody designed a homosexual clone and then put the clone on you so as to frustrate your heterosexuality. Now, what if you had a homosexual clone that was broadcasting through a TV station, poo-poo, poo-poo, and influences the thoughts of all of those that are watching television? Now, it might not be the clone on those that are on TV. It might be the clone that's being broadcast through the TV, through those that own the actual television stations. Now, I'm just going to want to know every employee of every television station throughout the whole world. Then I'm going to want to know what clones are on those that are on television. I'm going to want to get what has actually been said through the mouths of those that might have had a clone speaking through them. Yes. I'm going to want to develop what's called a super top secret way of understanding what people have been hearing. Then have they been hearing something different than what was being said? Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at the closed captioning of what was actually being printed in the CC. In the CC. And if what was being printed was different than what was being said, because what was being said was different than what was being heard, I'm going to want to know if there's somebody controlling what the ears of the population hear because they're using a clone to broadcast the thoughts through television stations. I'm thinking about some lawsuits today. Give me every employee of every TV station for the last 40 years.